Go ahead.
Hi, I'm David Song, head of S.A.F.E, SAT. We were formerly called CUSDSAT, but we've had a name change recently because we're trying to reflect more the student interest in this matter and kind of step away from the whole political issue of like union, non-union, board, or like all that stuff. So that way we could just say we're representing student interest and that's what we're about. And I don't know, but part of our name, it still holds support action for teachers because we believe that part of student well-being is heavily connected with what teachers are doing and how teachers feel, how teachers are treated in this district. So that's why that's still there. Now, for some of the things that S.A.F.E, SAT is planning during this whole situation is, in our Lisa Nagel chapter, we've had one of our officials, Sam Kim, talk with Principal Salter about organizing an AP study session during school hours on the football field or the gym, because we've heard that students will be randomized in the case of a strike, and we want student education to be detrimented as little as possible. So we're trying to recruit student leaders to lead certain classes on the football field, and we're just have a giant congregation so that way you're not stuck in a classroom with an unqualified sub, without review material, and with a bunch of other students who are non-AP. So this will help you get your studying done for AP classes, and hopefully it'll send a strong message across the community that this whole situation, it's only hurting us students. We're stuck studying on a football field instead of in the classrooms with our qualified teachers where we should be. Now, as for protest details, we've been talking with other schools and we're thinking about organizing like a pan-CUSD student protest over the Ortega overpass on the 5 freeway. Now, we don't really have any specifics yet because we haven't discussed this too much with student leaders, but just keep a heads up for that. It'll probably be on the second day of strike, this type of protest, if that occurs. Also, various other schools are also planning protests on their campuses themselves and also just around the community. So just talk to your nearest student leader for details on anything like that. Now, as for addressing certain rumors about the strike, now, I've heard some students say that teachers may cross the picket line, which would happen in any type of strike. Now, just to clarify, if any teachers do cross the picket line, most likely they will not be in the classrooms with you because there will be a shortage of teachers and subs, and like what Salter stated in his emails, classes will be randomized, so there is zero guarantee that you will be with your teacher, and even then you will not be with your class, hence your teacher cannot teach you. Now, another rumor that's going around is that subs have all the lesson plans so they could continue teaching kids. Now, just to clarify with that also, these are only generic lesson plans that were planned out by the board, so it's not going to be your specific lesson plan that helps with your own actual education. I don't know the specifics of it, but to be honest, if it's going to be a generic lesson plan with an unqualified sub in the classroom, the educational gain in it is minimal, if not detrimental, especially to AP and accelerated students. So, I guess that pretty much wraps it all up.
Yeah, I think you good.